the real-time real estate segment today, being brought to you by the area trusted real estate professionals of Ron Siegel Radio. Visit rsrhomescout.com, rsrhomescout.com. Should you rent your house or sell it? That is our subject today. If you're a homeowner ready to make a move, you may be thinking about using your current house as a short-term rental property instead of selling it. Short-term rental, that's STR for those of you keeping score. Short-term rental is typically offered as an alternative to a hotel. Think VRBO or Airbnb. Typically offered as an alternative to a hotel, and they're an investment that's gained popularity in recent years. According to a Harris Poll survey, 28% of homeowners have considered using rental service to temporarily rent out their home for additional income. Owning a short-term rental can be a tempting idea, but you may find the reality of being responsible for one difficult to take on. Here's some of the challenges you could face if you rent out your house instead of selling it. A short-term rental comes with responsibilities. Successfully owning and renting a house takes work. Think through your ability to make that commitment, especially if you plan to use your platform that advertises your rental listing. Most of them have specific requirements hosts have to meet, and it takes a lot of work. A recent article from Bankrate explains, quote, managing a rental property can be time-consuming and challenging. Are you handy and able to make some repairs yourself? If not, do you have a network of affordable contractors you can reach out to in a pinch? Consider whether you want to take on the added responsibility of being a landlord, which means screening tenants and fielding issues among other responsibilities, or paying for a third party to take care of these things instead, unquote. Not only is there upfront time and costs of owning a short-term rental, but there are also risks that come up for you down the road. Investopedia warns, quote, risks of hosting include renting your place to rude guests, theft or damaged property, complaints from neighbors, and potential regulatory violations depending upon your location, unquote. There's a lot to consider before taking the leap and converting your house into a short-term rental. If you aren't ready for the work it takes, it could be wiser to sell instead. Your house may not be ideal for rental goals. Not every house ends up being a profitable short-term rental either. One of the biggest factors is where your home is located. The less likely your neighborhood is to be a travel destination, the fewer requests you should expect from potential renters, and that impacts your bottom line. An article from the National Association of Realtors, NAR, advises, quote, when it comes to the viability of profitable STRs, considers factors like location, amenities, and whether the property is appealing. Most people seek STRs in locations where they vacation, so proximity to attractions is important. Likewise, the property should cater to a variety of travelers, unquote. Smart to do your homework and learn how much rentals in your area go for, how much business they get throughout the year, and how this compares to your goals. Bottom line, converting your home into a short-term rental is not an easy decision. You should make without doing research. You got to research it to decide if selling your house is a better alternative. Give me a call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990, or Ron Siegel Radio, Ron at ronsiegelradio.com. Hey, remember, if you have any friends, family, or coworkers who can buy or sell or borrow on real estate, give them our number as well, 800-306-1990. 800-306-1990. That's the real-time real estate segment brought to you by the area trusted real estate professionals of Ron Siegel Radio. Visit rsrhomescout.com, rsrhomescout.com. Great tool. I use it all the time in looking at values because you can go right there on the fourth button. No, first off, go there and log in. Register, put your name. You're not going to get advertising. That's not what it's about. They're not going to sell your information. That's not what it's about. You go in there and you log in, create your own username and password in there. That way you can put your address in and find out what properties' values are in your neighborhood. Are they going up? Are they going down? What direction are they moving? So just go in there and get that in there first off. You can put in there that you want them to send you a report every month. You know, you get a bank account, you get a bank statement, you get a 401k statement, you get an asset statement, but probably the largest statement that you have, the largest asset you have is your house, and you don't find out what that's worth on a regular basis. Why not? Just throwing that out there. You need to understand these things. RSRHomescout.com. First tab over, you can actually do home shopping, not an Amazon type home shopping. Looking for properties, about 97% of the country. You can get that right there on RSR Home Scout as well. And it'll keep you up to date with what's happening in the marketplace on that one. So RSRHomescout.com, RSRHomescout.com. That is the real-time real estate segment.